about this event, they won't care. Upcoming main box. It's gonna happen later on today. As museum. Foreign cards are reprint from other boxes. Assault on GHQ. Duelist Soldier. Doomsday Horror. Discounted Blow. Jack Raven. Dark Sea Rescue. Shariaru Style Sinisters. Vampire Takeover. Vampire Van. Vampire Grease. Bioreactor. That Benny Berry. An XC monster. Here the deck. Vampire Lady and all sorts. But let's see the details about it. Oh, would you look at that? It's the Gimmick Puppet Giant Greeter, number 50. And it's called Darkness Gimmick. So the rumors are true that we're gonna get a new opening package pack. And one that's gonna be this current event that we're gonna do. The puppet that controls the strings of fate. Rise the curtain of darkness. Following descriptions have been fixed as of June 29, 2021. 1745, that's on Japan starting time. Today's the 29th, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's starting tomorrow is when they start opening the package. Here recommended cards that we all know and share with love. Number 15, Gimmick Puppet Giant Griller. As far as I can tell, that you had to acquire 2 level 8 monsters. Oof. Quadros Ace XC monster that we're gonna face him today. And we might give him his special card, but it's not gonna be that easy because if this is ace of his monster, we're gonna have a hard time. So you're gonna have a great routine deck that you can manage to retain him with his XC monsters. But I'm gonna try doing the XC monsters. Excel single monster, if you say. Use Jack's strongest cards like the Red Knuckle Dragon and see how that goes. Then I'm gonna try maybe use both the Pharaoh from the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kaiba's Egyptian God card, maybe Merrick's as well. Then use the Dark Side of Dimension Kaiba and using Obelix the Tormentor. And then use Little Yuki's new package, the Extractor deck they just announced last week. But this one says this monster has an effect to destroy one special summon monster controlled by your opponent. And if it's an XE monster, you can also inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the original attack of the destroyed monster. Exclamation point. As this effect can be used twice per turn, you can entertain your opponent by dealing massive damage to them while wiping out their monsters. If that's the case when we face him, we're gonna have our hands full. That's gonna be a problem. And then this is Kate's monster, Starledge Platinum Dynamo. I seen this in a package for selection boxes. I didn't want to risk it. So my best option is to weigh it out and boom, there he is. And this one requires 2 level 4 monster to do it. Yeah, 2 level 4 light monster to actually summon him. He uses quite often an enemy as well. Well, not much, I don't remember exactly. But this one was once per turn you can change the attack of one face-up monster on your opponent's field to 0 as well as negate its effect. This can be useful for tomorrow to point out. In addition, if your opponent destroys this card, it sends to the graveyard. You can draw 1 card. But if those who already have it, use that the advantage when you face number 15 Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinter, because his card is like one of the most toughest cards ever. Um, Smashing Ground. As a spell card that destroys one face-up monster your opponent controls highest at defense point. Most especially summon from the extra dead tend to have high defense, so there's a high chance you will be able to take your opponent's powerful monster with this single card. That could be useful too if you're lucky. Vampire Awakening Trap card. A must-have trap card for vampire decks that can special summon one vampire monster from your deck. As the monster special summon with this effect will destroy at the end of a turn. Use it to XYZ summon monster during your turn. Or special summon a vampire monster. You can use a graveyard effects during your opponent's turn. That could be useful if you have a vampire deck. And here's some really good special cards. Number 9, Dyson Cypher. If I remember correctly, who uses this ace monster? I think that's Kite's former master. What's his name? I don't remember his name. But this one requires a 2 level 9 monster, that's for sure. I can't see it well, but check it out the website for more. A new Elemental Hero card, and it's called Elemental Hero Grand Neos. Requires Elemental Hero Leos, of course, and Neospatian Grand Mall. As if they already have one already. And then number 22, Zombie Stain. Requires a 2 level 8 dark monster. That's a good use if you have zombie cards. And Photon Orbital. Oh, that's a legitimate. I already have the original, but having Photon, that could be a good use to have this card. And they're showing us example of combos. Gimmick Puppet Journey Doll plus Gimmick Puppet Biscuit Doll plus number 15 Gimmick Puppet Giant Winter. Okay, back then they did a little side event to get the chance to get one of his cards. For example, this one, Gimmick Puppet Dairy Doll. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one other Gimmick Puppet monster from your graveyard, special summon this card. You can only use this effect of Gimmick Puppet Dairy Doll once per turn. Cannot be used as an XE monster for XE summon, except for XE summon of Gimmick Puppet monster. Oof, yeah, this is gonna be tough if we face him in a raid. That's gonna be tough. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding one Gimmick Puppet monster, I should say. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Your opponent cannot target Gimmick Puppet monsters you control with card effects this turn. And that's how you exceed something very fast. Yep, it says over here, if you have a Gimmick Puppet monster in your graveyard, discard the Gimmick Puppet Journey Doll from your hand to special summon a Gimmick Puppet Biscuit Doll from your hand, then banish one Gimmick Puppet monster in your graveyard and activate the effect of Gimmick Puppet Journey Doll to special summon it. With this, you can see summon him and automatically. Wow. Tristan, Light of the Underworld plus the Instrument Bell of the Underworld. As you can see, this is gonna be insane if you have zombie monsters, because this will help you to exceed summon along the way too. Let's include it, as you already know. Yep, this is gonna be a good package if you really want to build a great deck evolving with bugs, vampires, puppet monsters, and especially good effect cards as well. Yikes. This is gonna be a tough one for me because I don't have enough gems for the raid duel and for the package pack coming in. Oh my god. Alright. So yeah, back on. It's gonna be two-sided story from the different worlds. Yeah. I'm not gonna read it out, I'm just gonna let the show side do the rest itself. finally get the chance to get a new card of Tech Genius Ghost, because that would have helped me with my deck to build him. But I didn't get it because I didn't care much about this event lately. It's just the same old cards. It would have been better if they gave us the Wolf Tech Genius and the other card as well, because that would have helped us a lot. But Konami says otherwise. No, I want you to waste your gems and get better chances to get that card if you wanted to. Otherwise, enjoy the event. That's Konami to you. As I wanted like autonomy back then in the first event, all I did is I get his skill. That's pretty much it. All thanks to the help of the new structure deck they give to using Excel Synchron. Seems a little bit fair for Jack. They should do the same thing too, but instead they give us a package cards to get a 50-50 chance to get Red Nova Dragon and his new Resonator Tuner monsters, which is BS. What? He's going Delta! Oh no, this is where he goes bye-bye. But anyway, it seems unfair. Really unfair for Jack not getting instructor deck for Red Nova Dragon. Assuming they give us a chance to unlock that character, knowing Zone 1 is the most OP